So basically, I have three ideas that I thought I'd share with you. It's to do with carbon dioxide minus carbon equals oxygen, so that the 7.8 billion cars on the planet no longer produce carbon dioxide or carbon poisoning. So what we'll need is a kind of a chemistry situation where someone like myself and someone else maybe, or just myself, I'm not sure, a new type of liquid or something you create in a chemistry lab that will eliminate the carbon dioxide problem and change the equation around so that it produces oxygen. This might be called the gasoline decarbonizer or something like that, where carbon dioxide minus the carbon equals oxygen, so that the poles won't melt anymore, the ice caps won't melt, and the world won't flood. The world won't turn into a desert. And maybe people that were hailing the West for its possible destructive nature and just like the white person in general, I suppose, they will basically get some kind of we will have some sort of self-determination anyway. I shouldn't mention them too much because I don't think that we have to. I'm not looking for attention for anyone other than this issue and myself. So, yeah, we get a lot of oil from the Middle East, and they try to blame us for the carbon poisoning and stuff, but it's really their fault. But I guess, just to keep it constructive here in the video, I might as well say that, I think there's a solution. I think that what we should do is produce this liquid to add to the gasoline and maybe tweak the engineering of the cars around a little bit as well, so that we won't have so much carbon dioxide in the air, and we can start pumping out oxygen. That way it's not just the trees that are working so hard to give us life and breathable air, and instead the cars can do their part for the world as well. My second idea has to do with cancer and how to stop the majority of cancer from spreading. Is to do with 100% additive-free organic tobacco laws that could be enforced here in Canada and around the world, so that basically the cancer-causing chemicals that are added to the tobacco before the cigarettes are rolled up, all these chemicals can be banned, and instead what will happen is we can have 100% additive-free organic tobacco only, and this will mitigate, if not totally stop, the effects of cancer in people. And tobacco smoke will be a little bit more healthy and more of just something that isn't so damned by people because of basically they add these chemicals, they tell me on the internet, to make the cigarettes burn brighter, burn faster, burn more readily, to make them more addictive for people. And I've seen some cigarettes already that are about 4 years ago I noticed this when I was looking at the convenience store. They said that there are some 100% additive-free organic tobacco. And this is the sort of situation I think we should change all cigarettes to around the world, so that instead of having cancer-causing chemicals sprayed on the tobacco by these people that want to profit from this, instead there will all be 100% additive-free organic tobaccos. And that should stop cancer almost dead in its tracks, right? And my third idea is for some kind of new musical instrument, because I don't want to just be an inventor of something scientific. I was hoping to be an inventor of something musical as well. And I guess I've invented a new instrument called the Chained Godspeed Electric Harp. You know how the guitar, the classical guitar, was revamped in the 70s and they tried to make it electric. Now there's the electric guitar. Well, I was thinking, why don't we create the electric harp? And then I could play the electric harp musically and make some good music and talk about issues of the day and things that are on my mind. And I could become a musician. All right, that'd be cool. So those are my three ideas basically in a web. One, carbon dioxide minus carbon equals oxygen. Second, 100% additive-free organic tobacco only, the new law that people can create, so that in Canada and around the world, people will only smoke organic tobacco, and the effects of cancer will pretty much stop dead in its tracks. And the third thing is the new musical instrument, which I'm hoping will revolutionize the sound of music and make something new that could possibly be very good for what it's worth. And ultimately, I'm looking for a wife as well. I'm trying to find a partner for this for this bed. I'm 38 years old now. I think it's about time I try to look for a wife. I am looking for someone who's like Canadian, I think, Christian, a little bit taller, maybe like from my type of complexion or whatever. Someone who's pink or whatever, a very pink kind of person. It does help that you are not gay. That's one thing. I've never had anal sex, and I never intend to either. If you like dancing, or if you like travel, or if you want to support me for these particular 3 ideas that I have just right now. I mean, I still haven't been to university either. I did some work and did some other things that made me delay the idea of university, but we could go to university together if you wanted to and do some studying together. I don't mind what it is we study, as long as like something else that comes to our mind. It would help if we study a variety of things. Obviously, the university textbooks are open to anybody. But I'm looking for that. I'm looking for someone that wants to share their life. I just need someone to reciprocate my love and my passion and my looks, and possibly to have children with. But it's not necessary. It's not just that I need a girlfriend or a wife for just that. But I'm just looking for like a life partner and someone that I think God would accept for me, and that I do believe in God too, by the way. That's one of the reasons why I want to make this project, is because I actually want to succeed. Judgment Day, oh no. I think that God is real somehow, not just a ghost, not just aliens, not just human beings on some world, but I think that there is a God. And I'm pretty sure that the Bible is a pretty close to accurate truth-telling, especially for Jewish people. But there may be like something to it. So tomorrow's Sunday. I'm going to church tomorrow. I'm hoping. I'm in Scarborough now, so I have to find a new church. When I was in Toronto, I went to this Catholic church for about 10 years straight. That was nice. I got like a little trinket here, a little reward from one of the people that thought, well, why don't you take this with you? So proof that the Messiah did end up getting crucified for taking everything too literally, and for trying to be too nice of a guy maybe, and not everyone is so nice, and I don't know. It's okay. This is 2,000 years ago. I appreciate, but so yeah, those 3 ideas: looking for a wife or a girlfriend, someone to talk to, and do the project with, and live a life with. I mean, I'm 38 years old now. I've had 2 girlfriends all my life, so I'm like, yeah, pretty much a virgin mostly. I have 2 brothers, one older, one younger. One's a teacher in England, and the other is a environmental scientist. And I have a mommy and a daddy. They work a tree farm business in the Far East. My father is a chemistry master's, and he graduated from the University of Calgary before he met my mom, and then on Valentine's Day they married in a church and had me 11 months later. And what else can I tell you? I don't know. I was raised overseas in the United Kingdom. I went to boarding school there when I was 6 years old until I graduated British grade 12. And I purposely delayed going to university because I wasn't sure what the world was all about. And I didn't want to jump into university and become the fastest gullible idiot in the world. And I guess one of the things the British told me was that lest we forget, we'll never go back to war. But they did. Anyway, they went since 9/11. They've been there 20 years walking around in the Middle East. And I guess, turns out they're not so friendly over there, but, they're much friendlier over here anyway. We're much more friendly, and, I went to that boarding school, and it was nice. I made, some friends and acquaintances and schoolmates, and I learned some interesting things, and I guess just like everybody who goes to school, we learn all pretty much the same stuff, so I imagine that I pretty much know what you know, and you know what I know, more or less. But I want to apply what I knew in school and what I was learning, and the 3 ideas that I have in this video: the oxygen, the organic tobacco, and the electric harp are my ideas for now. I'm sure I can do more later on as well, but I'll need to meet somebody that I think I can fall in love with, and share some ideas and some research, and do some other things in which we can profit ourselves, or just try to make the world a better place. And so anyway, internet, that's my video. I hope you like my looks, and I'm a little bit sick right now. This is on my raspy voice, but I should get better, I'm hoping. So there you go. This is my video. Thank you, internet. Goodbye.